The story I like best about St. Teresa, the spunky Spanish one, not the little flower, isn't the angel and arrow vision Bernini rendered so literally, orgasmic gasp making him spiritual pornographer, making us voyeurs caught peeking mid-cathedral. And it's not the one of Teresa stuck in mud, axle deep on her way to try to haul some convent full of fashionable widows toward reform, drenched, the pretty spitfire shouting at the clouds, "If this is the way you treat your friends, no wonder you have so few." No, the detail I like is that, wrapped in prayer, she tended to levitate. She derided the pious, scorned trances, always insisted the holiest nun was the one you'd never notice, just doing her duty. So floating embarrassed her. She'd grab the grill, assign other nuns to sit on her skirts, hold her down. Nothing stopped it. Up she'd go. God as lover shocks Protestants, though it has a long tradition. But this suggests God as flirt, maybe even God as supreme tease, pushing Teresa's buttons for the fun of watching her sputter, knowing exactly where they were located, having installed them himself. I'm on a St. Francis kick right now. This is a spoiler alert here. Francis was a really nice guy. But one of those literal people. I mean, there he is praying in San Damiano, and God speaks to him and says, "Francis, repair my church." And he goes out and hires masons and buys bricks and starts building San Damiano again. You can just, I don't know if you've heard the country song, "Jesus Take the Wheel," where the woman is on Glare Ice and takes her hands off the wheel as she spins, saying, "Jesus, take the wheel." And you can see Jesus saying, "It's a metaphor, it's a metaphor." It's the same thing with Francis. God smacking his forehead going, "Really?" So once you start seeing Francis, then he's everywhere. He's the least assuming person in the world, and he sort of fits in all sorts of places. So he's at my 6 a.m. yoga class. St. Francis at yoga. Back row. Brown shirt, bald spot, smile which gets wider. When the teacher calls the eating body breath sheath, says inhale. Body, breath, energy, he's at home with threes. During inversions, he laughs right out loud, a whole new world to praise. And he's illumined by sun salutation, brother to brother. No stranger to prostrations, he could go on all day, exalting, bowing, palms together. He's always called his body brother donkey, so cat, cow, eagle, downward-facing dog are no stretch, except to hamstrings, taut from long nights kneeling. He loves happy baby. When the teacher chants in Hindi, he thinks this must be how Latin sounds to peasants. And when it ends, peace, peace, peace. It's hard for him not to answer et cum spiritu tuo. He excels at corpse pose, shavasana, the lips of his stigmata chanting Om.